On to some sanding action. So I want to finish sanding this surface so we can put the head gasket back on. It's already smoothened out, but what I'm doing here is more like OCDing it. I call that good enough for the gasket surface to mate. Okay, it is time to put the head back on the engine block. I will give it a once over with brake cleaner. To make sure there is no residual oil at the contact surface. This is an important step for a good seal. We will do the same for the head. As good as it will get. Okay. Right then, let's put our retainer pins in. There is one. There's two. This one is a little stubborn. One edge looks a little more chamfered than the other. So let's try this edge. Doesn't necessarily want to go in. There we go. Here is our new head gasket, OEM Toyota part. Before I do that, let me give this a once over, because I may have touched it passing by. Okay, there's the arrow. The arrow is supposed to look behind. Okay. Thus lays the head gasket peacefully. Although now this little hole here doesn't match. Would it match this way? I don't think so, but just out of curiosity. Oh, this doesn't even fit in the guide hole. Okay, so you can't really screw this up. There is no way. That is relieving to know. Now, as far as the studs go, we are going to be using ARP Head Studs for this application. That may require some special installation. Fastener lubricant. And then there are those. So screw studs into the block, hand tight only. Let's go ahead with that. Hand tight only, it says. Hand tight only we do. Tightening. Now there's a hex key, wants me to give it just one tiny turn, but let's do it by the book so I can blame them if the engine explodes on me. Alright, install the cylinder heads and check for binding misalignment. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, I forgot about this oil that's inside. That went much better than expected. I was expecting a big fight. I need to find something to put this on. I found the perfect container. This is very sticky, I believe. Yes, it is. Oh, yes. Sticky and tacky, I must say. Ooh, baby. Super tacky, this one. Yeah, how am I gonna put these in though? Right. That is another challenge. Okay, let's lube them up first. I'll worry about it later. All right, let's see what we can do about this situation. There. There are so many hazards around me. Well, obviously, oh boy, I was expecting that to happen. I am not surprised. Just a little disappointed at you, my child. God damn it. Sincerely. Yeah, this is what I should have done from the beginning. And now I will be a happy man. So if any one of you watching this video is gonna tackle the same thing, let this be a lesson, so I can feel good about myself at least, you know, knowing somebody is learning from my suffering. Okay, let's see if the second time is going to be as easy as the first time. Nope. I mean, the first one was picture perfect. No. Okay. Semi-success. Man, that was an adventure. That would be an understatement. I need to make sure these are not cross-threaded. That would create a lot of pain. There. need a deeper socket than this. So all I can do is to really snug them, but that's it. I'll need to get a deep socket. 12. And we are back. It's been a few minutes for you, or seconds, and a few days for me, but I got this 12.12 millimeter socket to be able to lock the studs down. So I'm gonna hand tighten them first. And if you're doing this, you need to have a 3/8 socket, because the 1/2 inch won't fit in these holes. So keep that in mind. I got these from Prime Driven, and they suggest torquing them in sequence from 25 to 50 and 75 foot-pounds in 3 passes. I am just gonna look at the order which they need to be torqued. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're starting from the middle. First one. It's 10. Now we are bumping it up to 50. That's 50 foot-pounds. I should probably have this handy. So 1, 2. Final torquing goes to 75. Four and 5. That is 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And that's it. torque to 75 foot-pounds. Okay, let's reassemble the front end of the engine. I plan to begin with the seals, camshaft seals. Now I don't know what the best way to do this is. In the manual it suggests applying some general purpose grease to the innards. Okay, so we got this part. Let's get this guy. Now the rest I plan to hammer. I don't know if it will go according to the plan. And I got this from Home Depot that will fit over the seal, but if you have a large enough socket you might be able to use that too. I will give this one a shot. Of course, one side goes crooked as expected, as always. It looks nice and flush. Okay, let's put the camshaft pulley, so the S, as shown here, is supposed to face outside. And this hexagon here on the camshaft itself will help us actually torque this guy without turning it. So it's 43.25. That's good enough for me. And then our power amplifier. There's 43. Get it on this guy. Let me give this some room. There. So it can seat better. Amplify the power. There's 43. Well, as you know by now, I like to do things at least twice, and here in this portion of the video I am actually voluntarily doing voiceover, unlike the last times where I lost the audio. In this case I just removed the audio so I can talk to you about what I've done wrong. Here, as you can see, the timing gears are no longer there. And this is shot after actually mounting the timing gears because I forgot to put the backing plate on. And there is no way to put the backing plate on with the timing gears in position. So I'm just showing you this little clip here that warns you not to do the same mistake that I've done. So put the backing plate on first and then put the gears on. There is really nothing to it in this case. I mean, I'm just screwing the backing plate on and just wanted to show you guys. But this is me saying until next time, you guys take care. Bye bye.